Hey there, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your monthly astrological forecast for January 2024. Happy New Year to each and all of you. This month is all about getting you out of your bubble, getting out of your shell, and getting you out of repetitious experiences, pushing for career advancement, raises, rises to prominence, and expanding your horizons, expanding your territory, and even growing your popularity. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that we've got Mercury turning direct in Sagittarius in your ninth house of higher education, government legal proceedings, travel, big moves, as well as expansion and prominence and popularity, where it will be through the 13th of the month. And Venus will also be there for the first 3 weeks of the month, bringing in all kinds of opportunities to attract new support and new luxuries and new comforts and new material resources. And when we have this going on, this is all about pushing you out of boxes that you have been in, whether they are boxes you built yourself or boxes that were imposed on you. This is also going to be a time where even your personal life is starting to take on a much more adventurous, exotic, experimental kind of flavor. And you may be finding that you're getting a chance to explore different love languages or ways to actually connect and bond with loved ones, with romantic partners, or even new romantic potentials in ways that you don't really have a lot of personal experience yourself, but that's what makes it a bit more of a spicy adventure. As we go through into the middle of the month, we see this other priority taking shape with Mars and the Sun and Mercury all kind of moving together in Capricorn, which this triple boost is all going to be infusing into it. Your 10th house of career, upward mobility, status, station, and promotions. And what happens here is a lot of you are going to be coming into a space where a lot of limitations or blocks or glass ceilings that have maybe been around, either as part of policy or part of the normal, are going away. This is a great month for anyone looking to boost their earning power, because when we see all of this activity in the 10th house, especially after the 23rd when Venus goes in there, you're going to be finding that this is a great month for getting yourself a raise, whether you're asking for it or you're just noticing it coming from better business. And this is also going to be a time where you are going to be getting pushed by a lot of authority figures and a lot of colleagues and a lot of peers to take on a lot more competitive and ambitious opportunities. Some of you may even find you're getting headhunted to take on new work. Of course, it's all up to you what you want to do. You have free will, you actually do. And so play around with what is on the table here. We also have this very strong shift coming up as we go into week 3 of the month, with the Sun moving on into the sign of Aquarius. And this is also going to be happening just as Pluto will have moved into Aquarius. This is your 11th house of friendships and social networking. And we're seeing you coming into a space where a lot of your social connections, your support system, as well as your community are starting to really show up for you in a brand new way. You're attracting a lot more support from people, and you're also going to find that there are going to be a lot of transitions coming up here in terms of getting you the right tribe, the right space, the right community, and it all starts up as we go towards the end of this month and on into February. We've got a new moon on the 11th of January in Capricorn, in that 10th house of career, where a lot of you may get a chance to score a new job or a new higher position, something that is going to be a step up from what you are used to or what is typical for your workforce or your vocation. This may be something internal or external, or this may be something that you arrange for a later date. And we also have a full moon in Leo on January 25th, which is all about an opportunity to initiate a big chapter change as it relates to your personal life, right? The fifth house of love, romance, as well as creativity, recreation, and your relationships with your kids. A full moon in the fifth house can indicate an important transition that is getting made, the end of one story and the beginning of something completely new as we go on into February. And we also have Uranus turning direct in Taurus on the 27th. And this is going to be changing the dynamics and the standards and the norms of your workspace as well. This can create for a very hectic period, but it can also bring out a lot of opportunities for you to step over a lot of maybe red tape, a lot of hurdles, or a lot of hoops or loops that you're used to having to work with when it comes to making your money. And this is going to be a theme that carries up well into the rest of 2024. So that is your January in a nutshell, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.